morning and welcome back to Kazakhstan series.
This is a apartment.
Yes.
Okay. You are from Almaty?
Yes. No, I'm from Europe. It's the west part of Kazakhstan.
Oh.
But I'm here living for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Starting here, working here.
Oh,
Right.
so west part of Kazakhstan?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Almost like it
I
is
mean,
the southeast.
Maktobe, some lot of flood is happening, water
Yes,
problem?
yes, true. Because of after winter, all snow, ice melting.
Okay.
So a lot of water.
So today and tomorrow we are going out of Almaty town. Yesterday we booked with a package tour operator for visiting the canyons and two of the beautiful lakes, which is around 200 kilometers away from the city. So it's going to be a 2-day trip. So morning 7 o'clock, the tour operator said they will pick us from a street which is very close to our hotel. So then on the way we picked others also. Incidentally, two of them were from India and that too from Chennai, hardly 4 kilometers from our place of residence. That was a surprise, seeing two fellow Indians there. Apart from that, we had one couple from Britain and two gentlemen from France. We had a first stop here for bio break and to get some refreshment and anything. So this is going to be a long journey of around 200 kilometers from Almaty, but very good wide and smooth road. So hopefully we should cover the distance in about 3 hours kind of time. Comfortable travel towards the canyon. We are going to visit the canyon first. That's what our tour guide told us. So mostly it is vast isolated stretches. In between you will find a couple of buildings, homes and some farmland. Otherwise Kazakhstan, since it's a vast country, mostly a barren land. It's a mountain terrain and thinly populated, very thinly populated. So hardly you will find any human beings on the road for quite a long time. Occasionally you will see vehicles passing by. And this place we had one more stop.
Alisa, muziku uključili u posadu i slovnim zanava.
In between you will see like this horses and cattle grazing on the side of the road. So this is a deviation towards the canyon, which is around 6 or 7 kilometers from the main highway. So we reached at the entrance of the canyon. This is called Charyn Canyon and people also call it Charyn Canyon. Basically it's a canyon on the Charyn river in Kazakhstan, and this area is actually very close to China border. From here while coming there was a highway deviating towards the China border. So the guide was explaining that a lot of truck traffic happens towards China from Kazakhstan because a lot of trade and actual goods all depend on this particular highway. So this canyon is roughly about 154 kilometers in length. So we are only going to one part of this canyon, and this is also part of the Charyn National Park, which is established in 2004, and now they are promoting tourism in a big way.
Such kind of houses, also Kazakhstan, also Mongolia and other Turkic nations, they also use this type of house. Here also also weather sometimes can be very windy, but a lot of period of time here sunny day without any rain, and it's very hot here. That's why here in summer we go only in evening or in early morning, but in April and May it's okay.
Compared to the previous decades, now last couple of years, they are promoting this area for international tourists. This canyon actually features many formations formed by the weathering of sedimentary rock. It's actually smaller than the Grand Canyon. It has been described as being equally impressive like the Grand Canyon. The Charyn Canyon actually consists of 5 different canyons. One is the Valley of Castles. That is where we are going, I think, because that is the most popular one among all the others. Then there is a Temirlik Canyon, then the Yellow Canyon, the Red Canyon, and the Bestama Canyon. There are also a number of smaller canyons and tracks. So from the car drop point, we need to walk around approximately 1 kilometer down to another assembly point. From there, it's a typical the canyon ride, which is conducted in a 4-wheel drive vehicle. There are 2 4-wheel drive passenger vehicles in this stretch actually. So we have to wait here for about 15-20 minutes because from morning tourists are coming, so they will go and come back. They will do multiple trips in a day towards the river. And this canyon safari, you can call it a canyon ride or whatever, canyon safari, it will take about 20 minutes to reach the river side. So finally the vehicle has come. This is a typical old Soviet war horse, UAS 4-wheel drive vehicle, UAS. I think it's pronounced as USA, so it's a short form of this company name. Russian old world 4-wheel drive, and good for this tough terrain. So one vehicle, I think around 12 to 13 people can comfortably travel. So I got a seat on the back side. So standing on the back of this small pickup, I got a nice view of the canyon. It's an interesting formation, like centuries of wind and rain kind of sculpture there. So it was a nice ride of about 20 minutes, and by then we reached the main viewpoint of this canyon that is close to the river. Here the tour operator collect the money for the entry ticket and all as part of the package, but for this particular van trip we need to individually pay. So we paid that amount and then walked towards the river. It's a beautiful, clean river. We all enjoyed spending some time there. Took some nice photos also from there. And in this river, I think the guide was telling in summer season, river rafting and canoeing and all happens. Now it is not happening in this season. And this is also famous for a local species of fish called naked Osman. And that's also available in this river, it seems. It was a good refreshing break there. Overall, we spent around half an hour in that area. From there, we started back to our boarding point of the van.
Was. Ah, okay, was.
So while going back, so I preferred to sit inside the cabin.
Russian four-wheel drive.
So this is the view from the old USA pickup cabin.
Not much vlog, only for my.
İdeal vaqtda kelganmizmi?
So they didn't get the vehicle there.
Yeah, we will climb up and go to this our car.
Only two cars here, two vehicles here.
Yeah,
This kind of vehicle.
only two vehicles here. They also don't they build homes.
So after climbing back to the boarding point, we resumed our journey towards the Sati village. Sati village is the place we are going to halt for the day. So two more important locations we wanted to see is the lakes. According to the guide, today we will check in our homestay in Sati village. From there, towards evening, we will be visiting the Kolsai, the lower lake.
We call it Moon Canyon because of the yellow color.
So this is another stop in between, another part of the canyon. So there are different viewpoints of the same river, and stopped here also to have a view of this canyon spot from the top. So there is a big statue of a horse on top of the hill. So after spending about 10-15 minutes there, we again started our journey. By then it is almost lunch time. We all started feeling hungry. But guide said that he arranged lunch little late today in our homestay. So we have to hit the homestay for eating anything. So we had some juice and little snacks and all. We had that. Continued the journey towards Sati village. As you can see in between, a lot of sheep, herds of horse, cows, all are grazing on this vast land. It's a huge, vast area with hardly any population.
This is which village?
The village named Zalanash.
Before Sati village, we hit one more village. This is the entrance to that village. So it is called Jalagash or something.
But I don't know.
So quite a bit of houses we could see here. So nice to see hinterland of Kazakhstan, and typical old world charm is there. You can't see big high-rise buildings and all. Typical old style, one-story or two-story building maximum. And from there, this road leads to Sati village. So our halting point is Sati village today. So it was a nice drive. Fortunately, all this section, the roads are good, wide, and hardly any traffic. To that extent, travel is comfortable. Only for breaks we have to stop, no traffic block.
Yeah, we already came to Sata village. This Sata village, if I say the Sata village, go to kind of lake. Also, you can see here our Kazakh, grapes. Yes, all the locals. The breakfast, we will go to kind of lake, buy these Soviet cars, and then we will go.
By the time we reached the Sati village, it was almost like 3 o'clock.
Sati village.
I've never been so loud before.
So we quickly got down and checked into our respective rooms. It's relatively a new facility, and the hosts were all good, and the hosts were all typical village people. Clean and neat rooms, basic stuff. Washroom is not attached, washroom is common, but it was a nice clean location.
You know what I feel? I'm sick of all your lies. Just say you want me. Say you want me. Say you want me bad.
So this is the room for two of us. It's a good clean room, two of us. So we checked in, quickly got freshened up and sat for our lunch. So lunch was served here,
Just say
and then spent about half an hour there.
bad. Do you know what I say?
All around nice typical village feel. You'll get a nice view of the village from here.
Do you know what I feel?
This is the view from the outside of the homestay. A lot of wood is used for construction, and our guide told that it is better to start going to the Kolsai lake, because if you go late, there is a possibility of rain, and by dark, you won't be able to get a nice view of the lake. It's hardly some 5 or 6 kilometers from the homestay, so vehicle can almost reach on top of the lake. So some horses are running on the road. So compared to Sati village, it's on a slightly higher altitude, so we are climbing a little bit. I think after that we have to walk down towards the lake. Kolsai lake is got different stages, the middle, the upper stage, but we will be only visiting the lower lake because that's a walkable distance from the parking lot. For the middle lake and the upper lake, you need to hike a lot. It's around 5 hours of hike from the lower lake, so we are not doing that, and we'll stay back in Sati village today, and tomorrow we will visit the Kaindi lake. Kaindi lake is also slightly on a higher platform, slightly on a higher altitude, and most probably we'll encounter snow there. That's what the guide was telling.
Here, you can leave here your bags, heavy things, okay?
And this is the parking lot. From here you have to walk, I think around 1 kilometer you have to walk down to get into the lake front. So nice view from the top. This is the first view of the lake from the top. So there is a nice restaurant and all close to the lake there. So it's a nice walk downhill. And by evening it's getting a bit cold. You can feel the cold now. Fortunately it was not raining, though it was a bit cloudy, it was not raining. So we reached the lakefront. A modern restaurant is there for people to get some nice coffee, tea and refreshments. And this is the view of the Kolsai lake, the lower lake from the top. We decided to walk down a bit. Actually there is a walking path. You can go another 1.5 kilometers and come back. That's the idea. My wife decided to stay back, so she didn't want to walk all along. So I joined the others and we started walking towards the lake.
More time. Okay.
1 week. Only.
Okay. So it's a 1 full day program,
Yes.
not for 1 hour.
Not only, because we often like to.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice.
Nice view. We could find many tourists there evening time. And so like this stretch, normally package tour operates in 2 packages. One is a 2-day packages like what we took, and then there is also an express trip which starts early in the morning and reach back midnight the same day. All these 3 they will finish in 1 day, so it's a bit hectic kind of a thing. We could see some of the tourists who took that kind of a package. I had a chat with them, so they were telling by the time they reached here itself it was almost night time. We were not in a hurry, so we could spend some nice quality time there, enjoying the surrounding, and this is the view from the lake. What you're seeing on top is that restaurant we saw earlier. Then I started walking towards the start point. We had a photo opportunity there, a couple of good photos we took with the lake background. So after visiting the lake, we reached back our homestay and had our dinner again at the homestay. We had a nice dinner. So that's it for the day. So tomorrow we will continue our trip towards Kaindi Lake. Hope that will be a nice trip. Seems to be a bit off-road according to the locals. Let's see how it's going to be. Thank you for watching, and see you with the next episode.